Hello and welcome to this week's double speedrun? What does that mean? Don't worry about it. Anyway, Pokemon had a direct, opening night live happened, and Fortnite started beef with Among Us. Let's jump in. During the Pokemon Presents presentation, Pokemon Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl were looking really beefy. Not only did they include a lot of fan-favorite minigames from the original, they've also expanded on some of them and made some original add-ons as well. However, what really caught my eye was Pokemon Arceus. Although not 100% technically sound in the demo, I am loving the ideas they're putting forth with the game. I love that they are looking at the battle and culture of Pokemon in a different light to change up the gameplay a little bit. I'm not necessarily tired of the base battle system, but I am excited to see a fresh look on Pokemon, as this could be a really cool spin-off series in the future. Looking at some expansion news, starting with Marvel's Avengers, the Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion came out, and I've heard good things so far. I have a friend that says he's had a lot of fun with the combat and new enemies, so it looks like Square is starting to figure things out. Watch Dogs Legion has done the unthinkable by giving players an Assassin's Creed stealth experience, something they don't even do in the mainline Assassin's Creed games anymore. I'm not salty, just disappointed. I both understand and don't understand why they did this. Assassin's Creed is a Ubisoft property, but Legion is a game about player's choice, not stealth. Ubisoft, take this idea and make this a full-fledged stealth AC game, please. Legion has also added a co-op heist mission based on the Netflix series Money Heist in case a stealth mode doesn't suit your fancy. Time for the Fortnite Drama section of this. So Fortnite pretty much ripped off Among Us with their Imposters mode. It is literally just like Among Us. There is not really any signature Fortnite part of this game mode to say it's original or putting a spin on it. Fortnite responded to these claims by saying Among Us is not original either, as it's just a different version of Mafia. But come on, Fortnite, you have to admit calling the mode Imposters is pretty sus. For example, no one was saying that Project Winter was a direct copy of Among Us, even though it's essentially another version of Mafia. That's because it's provided its own original take on the gameplay and added some new features that Among Us didn't have. There is a good side to this story though. The Among Us devs actually created a Fortnite game mode called Fortnite. Although it doesn't have much traction now, I hope they can get it big enough to have Epic reassess some things. If you thought that was the end of the Fortnite drama, then I've got another thing coming for you. Funny enough, while I was taking my notes down at the beginning of the week, I just so happened to write Fortnite Poor Taste Exhibit, and that pretty much sums up what happened here. Fortnite created a short walkthrough of the life of Dr. Martin Luther King as a collaboration with Time magazine called A March Through Time, and everyone is still scratching their head about it. I get that they were doing this in an attempt to try and educate people, but they didn't even turn off the dancing emotes, so you and your friends can walk around and floss at some of America's most important history. Thankfully, they took the guns out of this game mode, but I'm not sure Fortnite should be trying to educate children on segregation and Jim Crow laws. In Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania news, Super Monkey Ball is trying to get its Smash Ultimate on by getting every beloved Sega character into the game. The first reveal I saw was Chibi Kiryu, and just when I thought my heart was going to explode from cuteness, we later get a Morgana from Persona 5 revealed at opening night live. Sega, please stop, my heart hurts. River City Girls 2 got a short update on Twitter from WayForward, officially revealing 2 new playable characters joining the existing cast. Marianne from the Double Dragon series, and Provi from River City Ransom Underground. Not gonna lie, I have no idea who these lovely ladies are, but they both look like they kick ass in style, so I'm in. And closing this segment with some Genshin Impact news, Aloy is now available for free with early access for PS5 and PS4, and she seems to fit right in to Genshin's huge open world, which is great because the outside world was not so happy with PlayStation Studios after the announcement of the pre-order for Horizon Forbidden West, which initially did not let PS4 players have a free or paid upgrade to PS5. Thankfully now players can get a free upgrade on PS4. All aboard for the hype train, starting with the Black Myth trailer. This game is shaping up to be a very highly anticipated game, with each trailer getting more hype than the last. The combat looks very interesting, with the 4 stances being used much differently than Ghost of Tsushima, which has a rock, paper, scissors style combat. And Black Myth, it seems the stances can be used to the player's liking, although the demo shows us mainly one stance in use. I really love that this game is diving into Chinese mythical creatures, especially in such a fantastical way like the dragon fight towards the end of the demo. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Now on to Opening Night Live, the biggest event of the week, which is why I will only be touching on a few of my favorites because I have a lot to say about all of the games shown. So the show kicks off with the Saints Row reboot. This reveal really caught me off guard, which is crazy because Jeff Keighley literally posted it as one of the first games to be featured. There were moments when I thought it was a Contraband reveal, then Redfall, but Saints Row was definitely the furthest from my mind when the title screen came up. It is kinda shocking that in many ways Saints Row is going back to their roots of just straight up gangsta stuff, no magic, no powers. I am so curious to see how the reboot feels and whether the Saints Row DNA will shine through. Next up was Sifu, which revealed its release date of February 22nd, 2022. And the gameplay was looking really interesting with a few new settings this time around in the demo. We got to see Sifu use his environment again in combat, which is still great, but at this point, I'm ready to just grab the game and start playing. Next was Marvel's Midnight Suns, a great reveal for one of the most disappointing games announced this year in my opinion. The reveal gave me hope by looking very similar to the original Ultimate Alliance, and it had my man Wolverine, so I was smitten. Later on, it was revealed that it was developed by Firaxis Games, the makers of XCOM, so yeah, excitement quickly died there. I don't hate XCOM games, but the combat has never intrigued me, so hopefully Firaxis can do something to change my mind. Replaced gave us a little update by showing off a QuickTime event which may or may not be the combat style for the game. Interesting. Very interesting. Halo Infinite got a release date of December 8th for both the multiplayer mode as well as the campaign. We also got a look into what could possibly be multiplayer campaigns that go along with the mode, allowing players to meet new Spartans. I'm honestly a little bit more intrigued in this than the main campaign since the co-op portion of the campaign won't be out until later in the game's lifetime. TMNT's Shredder's Revenge had a character reveal with April being revealed as a playable character. I love how they incorporated cameras and microphones into her combat, allowing her to do some pretty cool moves like dropping the mic on her enemies. This announcement also included the reveal of team attacks and the pizza revival system. Next on the list is LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I know this might come as a surprise to be on the list of my favorites, but I loved playing LEGO Star Wars games as a kid. Or really any LEGO games, so it is wild to see just how far they've come. I'm also surprised this game hasn't been released yet because I feel like I've seen trailers for the past 2 years now. In any case, I am very tempted to pick this title up. Moving on to the trippiest game reveal at Opening Night Live, Dokev is a game that looks like Balan's Wonderland meets Kingdom Hearts' uncanny looking real world levels. I'm not sure what the objective is for this game other than making me mildly uncomfortable, but let's hope it takes after Kingdom Hearts and not Balan Wonderland in its reception. And to end my favorites list is Death Stranding's Director's Cut. I've already given a ton of praise to the Director's Cut, but it was one of my favorites, so it had to be on the list. The trailer goes into more depth with some of the devices made to assist you on your travels like the robotic leg thingy and the catapult. We also got to see a shooting range, racing events, and some missions that definitely had influence from Metal Gear. Other games featured included Call of Duty Vanguard campaign gameplay, Far Cry 6's new story trailer, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt with early access, and Jet the Far Shore, as well as the games you see scrolling by on your screen. On to some spicy rumors, starting with GTA. GTA is supposed to be coming out with a remaster of the original trilogy, and considering the fact that the PlayStation event is happening later this week as rumors start to ramp up, some might start to get hope for it actually being announced. Not me though. And we've also got an infamous rumor. I usually don't put rumors like this on the speedrun since there's only one instance of this being mentioned, but if there's any chance we can manifest this, I want this to happen. Infamous is one of my favorite PlayStation franchises, so I would love to see a return. And to end it out with some feel-good news. Ghost of Tsushima's Iki Island expansion has an Easter egg for the 2018 version of God of War, which is pretty cool. Then we also have some weird Xbox news that showed up all over my timeline on Twitter. During the Gamescom's 2021 live streams, Bethesda's Pete Hines and Xbox's Aaron Greenberg were telling stories about past conventions when Hines said a woman went into labor during the reveal of Skyrim during QuakeCon 2011. He jokingly said the couple would name their child Dovahkiin after the main character in Skyrim. Although the couple didn't do that, another couple did, and Bethesda gave them free games for life. Greenberg responded by asking that no one name their child Game Pass. And I mean, why would they? That's such a dumb name for a child. Which is why I'll be naming my baby Game Pass Ultimate Jr. I'd like my child support in the form of a lifetime supply of Game Pass Ultimate. Thank you very much. And to close things out with one of the games that came off my Steam wishlist, Behind the Frame was just released, and according to Steam, the reviews are overwhelmingly positive, so please do go check it out. So, how was this week in gaming? What news did you hear that I missed, and what games have you been playing recently? I've finally gotten to try the Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island expansion, and I am so happy to have an excuse to grind on this game again. I've enjoyed the new features I found thus far and can't wait to get further. I also played through 12 minutes on Twitch, which took me 6 freaking hours. Such a great experience though. If you don't play it for yourself, feel free to check out the VOD here on the channel. Alright, well that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next week of gaming.